So I just came back from seeing Captain Marvel in theaters. Oh wait. And I definitely liked it, but not as much as my brother. Where I would rank it in the Marvel movies would probably be, I think, 15th out of 20th, maybe 16th out of 20th in the ranking. It's probably the weakest Marvel movie since Black Panther, in my opinion. Which, in my opinion, Black Panther is the weakest Marvel movie since Captain America: The First Avenger. And I feel that the first phase of the MCU is the weakest, with like all the origin stories, and they're just generally not that much interesting or not that much fun. This one feels neatly like a first phase Marvel movie. The movie's saving grace is two characters and their charismatic performances, which are Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury and Ben Mendelsohn as a character who I won't tell you who they are. Just know that they're really great in the movie and definitely are the reason why, if you decide that you're into these Marvel movies, you should go see this one. If you don't have enough time to see this one before Endgame comes out in less than a month, since the movie's release dates are like a month apart, there's nothing too vital if you aren't that interested in Captain Marvel and aren't okay with lower stakes, because there's even lower stakes than Ant-Man and the Wasp. And it does use its 90s aesthetics well, but I felt personally that Brie Larson didn't live up to the rest of the cast in the way of acting. She was fine, she was serviceable, she just wasn't anything great, and she kind of felt like a blank slate to me. The action was okay. It just kind of felt middle of the road to me, but I still enjoyed it. The comedy was more hit or miss for me than it was everyone else in the audience. Like, I watched it with my brother, and he laughed constantly, like, at almost every joke. So, like I said, I'm in the minority when not a lot of the humor hit well with me. I just felt like it feels like even a downgrade from Ant-Man and the Wasp, because at least Ant-Man and the Wasp was constantly funny in a way that I found humorous anyways, which, once again, it's all up to preference. But if you want to see it, I'd say go see it. If you really are not interested at all, I'd say you can skip it and wait for Endgame. It's really all up to what you think, because if you watch the trailer, generally your reaction to the trailer is probably going to be your reaction to the movie. So if you see it and you're just like, I'm not interested, you can skip it if you want to. You don't have to worry about missing anything for Endgame. However, if you watch it and think, yeah, this looks like it might be up my alley, I think this will be fun, then I'd recommend going and seeing it, because then you'll enjoy the movie. I definitely did enjoy the movie, I just didn't love it. I thought it was good, not great. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll help you decide on whether or not to see the movie, and for those of you that decide, well, this looks good, Daniel's probably wrong, then by all means, go watch it, and by all means, enjoy it, because, you know, it's a movie. You should just go and have fun, and don't let anyone else tell you how to feel about something. I'm just getting my own personal take for those who are interested. And then for people that are like, yeah, this doesn't look up my alley at all, and if this turns out helpful then great. I could have potentially saved you from 2 hours of boredom, or I could have just, like, messed it all up because you could have loved it, and now I ruined it, and if that's the case, I apologize. And what else can I talk about, because I didn't give many concise points. I'm trying not to spoil things. This is spoiler-free if you couldn't tell already. The de-aging effects were great for Samuel L. Jackson and Clark Gregg's characters. The creature designs I liked. They did have a sort of charm to it, as my brother said. He said the whole movie was, like, just kind of charming and fun, were, like, the two words he used. And, yeah, the action is just kind of normal Marvel stuff, though it didn't feel as enthralling as normal, if that makes sense. And yeah, there's just sign off about the movie for me, but I liked it more than Black Panther, which is all I wanted. I don't think any Marvel movies are bad. The weakest ones are still good. They're just not as great as like some of the better ones like Civil War and Infinity War and ones that join that rank like Winter Soldier, for example. So yeah, that's my review. Sorry this one went long for a while. I just had a lot of things to talk about, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye.